He came out of nowhere dressed in white robes, walking through the streets of Miami like a prophet. They didn't know his name yet, but they could feel something different about him. He didn't shout. He didn't beg. He just spoke calm, commanding, divine. He called himself Yahweh Ben Yahweh, meaning God, the Son of God. But before all that, he was Hulon Mitchell Jr., born in 1935 in Oklahoma, raised under the fire of Southern preachers and black faith. He wasn't a street hustler. He was a student, a thinker, a spiritual architect. He studied psychology, religion, law, absorbing everything he could. Somewhere along the way, he stopped learning from the world and decided to teach it. He declared himself divine, not metaphorically, literally. He said he was God in the flesh. In 1979, he landed in Miami. Small circle, big mission. They called themselves the Nation of Yahweh, a new people, a new order, a new movement. He built more than a following. He built an economy, bakeries, apartment buildings, real estate plays. It wasn't just religion, it was empire. Men in white robes patrolled the streets. Women walked with their heads covered in silence. No drinking, no smoking, no fornication, just business, discipline, devotion, and at the center of it all, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, the man who spoke softly and moved like a king. To the streets, he was a mystery. To his followers, he was the Father. He taught that black people were the true Israelites, that salvation wasn't coming. It had already arrived through him. He taught order, separation, power through purity. And if you couldn't handle the rules, you didn't belong in the kingdom. But power attracts pressure, and pressure brings heat. In the late 80s, the FBI started watching. Stories leaked. Whispers grew. Some said members who disrespected Yahweh disappeared. Some claimed secret rituals. The media called it a cult. The feds called it racketeering. In 1990, he was indicted. Conspiracy to commit murder, extortion, violence, federal charges. To his enemies, it was justice. To his people, it was betrayal. He stood trial dressed in white, calm as ever. Convicted in 1992, 18 years. But the movement didn't die. His name never left their lips. He was still Yahweh, and even behind bars, his presence moved cities. He was released in 2001 under strict terms. No public claims of divinity. No interviews. No sermons. But the truth? You can't mute a man that people call God. He passed in 2007, but the nation never stopped. His buildings still stand. His teachings still echo. His followers still praise his name. Some say he was a manipulator. Others say he was a Messiah. But all agree, and he was different. In a world built on illusions, he built loyalty. In a time of confusion, he gave people structure, and whether you loved him or feared him, you couldn't ignore him. Yahweh Ben Yahweh, the man who called himself God, and moved like he meant it.